She Rocks was an amazing, event that Sandy invited me to, and it changed my life. I was able to go forward on something that I never thought in a million years that I could go
How
forward.
hard was it to show up to She Rocks?
Oh, so hard. I didn't want to go. I didn't want to participate. I don't know how to sing, number one. And I thought, I'm not gonna.
It's
I'm
not
not
even
gonna.
about that though, right? I mean, who cares?
It had nothing to do. Walk in, and I was surrounded by women that felt like I felt. Together, let's talk about what's in our minds, what's in our souls, and that's what we did. And I was too embarrassed to even share my story.
I know. So I look at you now and I'm going, you don't even look like the same person.
I know. I don't have that burden, the pain, the guilt, the suffering.
Ugh,
It's all gone.
you were so stuck.
I felt that that's how I had to be. I felt that that was the only way to live.
So one of the things I say to people all the time is awareness. You know, we kind of walk in a sleepwalk kind of a deal, but when you get aware that there are options.
Options of, I never got a high school diploma. And so I thought, okay, my experiences, being an apartment manager, that's all I know how to do. That's all that I was raised to do. So, you know, I felt that if I leave, that's all that I can accomplish. But today I have my own business.
You have your own business.
My own business. I have my own home. And
You buy sunflower honey from HEB.
I buy sunflower honey. I buy dark chocolate coconut candy. And bananas.
So we were just looking at your before picture from that beautiful day, and I said, you know what? I see the pain, and you can see the pain in yourself.
I had so much pain. I was mentally, well, no, not physically, but mentally abused. But mental abuse is just as strong as physical abuse.
But you know, when you stay in it, you're kind of contributing to your own
Misery?
misery.
I know. But I didn't know any. When you're stuck, you're stuck.
Stuck.
When I hear other people's stories about, he hit me because I thought he loved me. It's the same as mental abuse. When they mental abuse you, you think, oh, they're mentally abusing me because they love me. And you get stuck, and you don't know that you can go forward.
So now, yeah, I remember when you said, I'm getting a divorce.
I said, I'm getting a divorce, and I did fall into a depression. I did, because I thought, am I doing the right thing? Here it is, you have a marriage that has lasted over 10 years. I was with him for over 20 years, and I didn't have to worry about rent, car payments, bills. He provided everything for me. So to not have a high school diploma and try to go out on my own, and I worked for him.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, that's stuck.
That's being real stuck. And so when you go out on your own and you figure it out and you try to say, okay, I don't need that marriage for all those things to live, and you can do it on your own, even without a high school diploma. I am the person. I did it.
And I've heard you say now high school diploma 3 times. So for you, that was a huge confidence factor.
It was, because when you apply for a job, the first thing that they ask is
Right.
what is your education?
Sure.
What is your experience? And
Well, not to interrupt you, but tell me, when your belief in yourself shifts, all those same limits are not really limits.
they're not.
right?
They're
I
not.
mean, you can defend them all day long and you can tell me how education is everything, but the truth is you have your own business, your own home, your own life. And so what shifted wasn't your education.
No, it wasn't.
What shifted was your belief in you deserve a good life.
Yes.
You deserve what you saw other people have, which is what your heart wants.
I wanted happiness. I wanted to be happy. And I was so inspired by this sheetrock.
Go figure.
I would have never thought in a million years that at that point in my life that there was other women that are hurting and that need something to inspire them, and that inspired me to go forward. And I said, I can do this.
Well, you know, we're going to start some happiness hours, which is like a circle of community that you can have online. And I think what women need is each other.
We do.
Sometimes I'm on the high and you're on the low. Sometimes you're on the low and I'm on the high. But what we need is a sense of community.
Yes.
And to know that we're not alone and that these things we have in our mind are not really limiting us as much as we think.
That's right.
And
That's
that,
right. And you know, and I'm still very private. I live in a shell sometimes, but I want to be able to say my story to other women that need to feel that it's okay. It's okay to go out there and feel that there is life.
well, I'm seeing you and you are alive.
I'm alive.
And I love it. So
And I love it.
So my cheers to you, because the biggest thing you did was show up.
Yes.
Showing up is where
I
it
did
starts.
not want to show up, and I showed up, and like I said, I told my ex-husband at the time, I said, I'm only going to be there for an hour just to make an appearance, and I'll be back. I never left.
And day 2, you
Day
showed
2,
up.
I showed up. I performed on the stage with Sandy, and we sang
Hey Jude.
Hey Jude.
Well, this could go on forever, but we were in a conversation. I said, stop, I got to get this on camera, because the truth of it is all women can benefit from each other.
Yes.
Some women really need help with connecting to other women so they're empowered.
Yes.
And we all need to get rid of our limiting beliefs and get on with what our heart really wants, because this is life.
You only have one life. And to me, happiness was my priority. I wanted to be happy.
And you saw it.
Now.
And you got it.
I got it. Once I stepped my foot out of that door, I would have never thought that was going to lead to where I am today.
And it really wasn't that long ago. It was like a year and a half or something like that.
It was about a year and a half ago.
So cheers to you. Thanks for the
you.
coffee.
Thank you.
See you soon.